the Damascius Manual, a training guide to the ineffable and the practice of aporia, based only on Damascian. Purpose of this manual. Damascius's philosophical project aims at one thing: to train the mind to approach the first principle by passing through affirmation, contradiction, and silence. This manual teaches nothing except what appears in Damascius's own work. Number 2. The three realities in Damascius. 2.1. The ineffable, beyond being, beyond the one, beyond cause, beyond all name and thought, cannot be affirmed or denied, absolute, unspeakable source. This is the final horizon of his entire system. 2.2. The one. The first principle that can be spoken of gives unity and intelligibility, all contained, all causative, all limiting. But these attributes collapse under scrutiny. The one is not the ineffable, but the nearest intelligible point beneath it. 2.3. The many. All beings, intellects, souls, bodies, multiplicity and differentiation, the domain of rational discourse. Number 3. Damascius's method. The path of Aporia. Damascius trains the philosopher through a repeating three-step movement. Tutor 3.1. Maximal Assertion. State the strongest possible version of a principle. Example: the one is the cause of all things. 3.2. Aporia. Impassable contradiction. Push the assertion until it collapses. Example: if the one contains all things, how can it be beyond all things? 3.3. Suspension into silence. Do not resolve the contradiction. Allow the mind to fall into unknowing. This is the gateway to the ineffable. Number 4. Why Aporia is necessary for Damascius. Thought can understand the many. Thought can gesture toward the one. Thought breaks at the ineffable. This break is not failure, it is purification. Aporia removes the illusion that the mind can grasp the first principle. Number 5. Exercises in the Damascian method. Nasher 5.1. Exercise. Analyze a first principle. Choose a claim. All is one. The first principle is cause. The world begins in unity. Step 1. Assert it. Step 2. Contradict it. Step 3. Hold the impasse without solving it. Hash 5.2 exercise. Contemplate the ineffable. Silently repeat the first principle is beyond being. Negate every name. Not one, not good, not cause, not mind, not ineffable. Remain in the open space beyond concept. 5.3 exercise. 3 questions. Ask any idea. 1. What must this idea assume? 2. Where does it contradict itself? 3. What lies beyond it? This mirrors Damascius's ascent. Number 6. How to teach Damascius to others. The teaching pattern is: 1. Begin with the student's strongest belief. 2. Deepen it until the contradictions appear. 3. Expose the contradiction. 4. Do not resolve it. 5. Guide the student into aporia. 6. Let them experience the transformation. The teacher does not give answers. The teacher gives limits. Number 7. How to write in Damascius's style, poetic, oracular. Damascius is not a poet, but his reasoning has a poetic structure. The pattern, Nash 7.1 affirmation line. The one contains all things. 7.2 contradiction line. If it contains all things, how can it be beyond all? And the 3 silence line. The first principle eludes both speech and silence. Chapter. Write the Damascian poem. What a Damascian poem is. A Damascian poem is an exercise in philosophical impossibility. Its purpose is to lead the mind to the limit of intelligibility, into contradiction, toward silence. The poem has 3 movements. 1. Affirmation. 2. Contradiction. 3. Suspension. 2. The 3 lines of a Damascian poem. Line 1. Affirmation. State the highest truth the intellect can form. Line 2. Contradiction. Expose the impossibility created by your assertion. Line 3. Suspension. End with a gesture to the ineffable. 3. Why this structure works. Every high principle collapses under pressure. A Damascian poem reenacts this collapse. It is philosophy concentrated into 3 breaths. 4 variations allowed by Damascius. 4.1 Double affirmation, single contradiction. 1. The one is present to all things. 2. It gives each its unity. 3. What is everywhere belongs nowhere. 4.2 Short affirmation, extended contradiction. 1. All things arise from 1. 2. But how do they differ? How does division appear without dividing the source? 3. The answer withdraws. 4.3 Apophatic poem. 1. The first principle is not being. 2. Nor non-being. It is beyond naming. Half Isis. Exercise 1. Daily aporia. Right 1. Assertion. 2. Contradiction. 3. Suspension. Exercise 2. Apophatic poem 1. It is not. 2. Nor is it. 3. It is beyond. Exercise 3. the reversal. 1. Begin with negation. 2. Show why negation fails. 3. Fall into silence. Nash 6. What a Damascian poem should avoid: resolutions, mystical imagery instead of argument, comfort, positive descriptions of the ineffable, ornamentation. The poem must remain an intellectual discipline. 7. Test of authenticity. You know the poem is correct if line 1 feels clear, line 2 feels tense, line 3 feels quiet. If the mind falls silent, the poem has succeeded. 8. What form should the Damascian poem take? The recommended form is short, free verse, philosophical, triadic, ending in silence. Whenever in doubt, choose fewer lines, plainer language, deeper contradiction, quieter ending. Diagrams allowed by Damascius. 8.1 The Ineffable. 8.2 The One. 8.3 The Many. No diagrams beyond this are permissible. Number 9. Summary of the entire manual. There is an ineffable beyond all speech. The One is the first intelligible principle. Multiplicity proceeds from the One. Inquiry reaches a limit. This limit is aporia. Aporia purifies the mind. Beyond aporia is silence, discipline, affirm, contradict, suspend silence. Conclusion. This manual has followed Damascius through the many, the one, the ineffable, and the aporia between them. His teaching does not resolve contradictions, it honors them. The philosopher ends with a sharpened mind, an honest impasse, and a silence that is not ignorance, but reverence. What follows cannot be written. Epilogue. On what cannot be taught. There are things that teaching cannot reach. The ineffable is not grasped, only acknowledged. The mind finds its limit. Silence completes what thought cannot finish.